Here today in Salcombe on board this Kim Holman Bermudan cutter, WHIRLAWAY. She's a 41'6" cruiser racer built in 1963 and was the reserve boat for the Admirals Cup team in that year. Here we are, the foredeck with these recessed chrome fair leads, Harken furlers on both the staysail and the jib. Looking back here along the deck, she's all teak coamings, teak deck furniture all varnished, and laid teak deck over a marine plywood subdeck. Moving aft here along the side deck, the mast is her original alloy mast. It's been stripped and painted white. So she's got a carbon fibre spinnaker pole, which the owner has found to be extremely useful with its lightweightness. All modern Lumar winches and modern rig fittings. And she's got a stack pack system here on the boom, which makes life much easier when sailing just two people on board, as the owners frequently do. Teak deck locker here for your winch handles. See, there's a step up in the coach roof for the doghouse aft, which gives a bit more headroom. Moving back here, looking into the cockpit. Very comfortable cockpit, thwart levels down lower than the deck, so you do have a feeling of being in the boat rather than sat on top of it. Slightly separated off helm position. Aft deck here with the gas locker, which is this varnished teak box here on the aft deck. All original chrome bronze fittings, cleats and fair leads. And wheel steering, this has all been stripped and rebuilt recently with a new gearbox. Looking along the foredeck, you see the generous beam of the boat from this angle. Sat behind this wheel, you've got good visibility, still quite protected. You can easily reach these new Lumar winches here on the coamings. All these chrome bronze windows and port lights along the coamings, all been out, stripped, re-chromed. So these stainless steel chain plates, new rigging, all new rigging between 2022 and 2024. Running rigging has been altered a lot as well to make it easier to handle. Use of Dyneema and modern rig fittings where appropriate. These nice original varnished teak Dorade boxes here for the Dorade vents. Walking around the foredeck. And we'll make a little tour around here. Back down the side decks. And into this wonderful cockpit. And down the companionway into the cabin. Here we are down below in WHIRLAWAY. So here I'm sat in the companionway
the doghouse. So on the port side you've got a nice quarter berth with a little seat here, and under this seat is access to the batteries and storage. Decent sized quarter berth, quite easy to get into. Engine start panel and battery isolator switch down here. And starboard side is just a seat, no quarter berth this side. Open this up and there's a big hanging locker in there for all your gear. Moving forward, galley on the port side and chart desk to starboard. Chart desk faces aft. You've got a seat here with quite a lot of storage underneath it, various lockers. There's a B&G plotter, but the owner mostly uses a tablet. And there's a scan strut USB charger under the spray hood and the companionway for charging. And this lifts up. Here the galley is a Force 10 3 burner oven, gas oven. Works very well. And single sink with manually pumped water. So nice and simple, nothing to go wrong. And here is a fridge, 12-volt fridge, top loading. And usual lockers, storage space, gas isolator valve here right next to the cooker, so very easy to get to. Engine is under here, under the doghouse. 4-cylinder Yanmar. So here the teak coamings, all been revarnished in the last few years, looking very smart. And this bit of teak here, this forward coaming, is a beautiful bit of timber. There's a very interesting grain in it, accentuated by that gloss varnish. So here we've got half-height bulkheads either side with grab handles. I should also say there's a strop here which goes across, so hold you in the galley if you're cooking at sea. Saloon, got a settee berth, port and starboard, and also a pilot berth, both sides. Quite easy to get into. Had these teak grab rails put up here to help get yourself out. And then table here, varnished mahogany, drop leaf one side which comes up. Here's a starboard side pilot berth, and again there's quite a lot of storage around under these berths, lee cloths on these. There's a grab rail being put in here, again for helping you move around at sea. Keel step mast, obviously. Some more lockers, bits and pieces, and these nice bronze light fittings. Moving forward, you've got another big hanging locker here with a louvered door on your starboard side. Heads here to port, we'll look at in a minute. And the forepeak cabin. So originally this had 2 single berths and being converted, so you've got a very large single berth, extremely cosy double, and a bit of a glory hole this side on the starboard side, so you can see ropes and spare life jackets, gear, all sorts of stuff, just to get rid of it, keep it out of the way. And under here, this is all original joinery. See these nice original chrome catches and drawer handles, all original features. Up forward, anchor locker. So there's all the chain storage. There's a fender board here going through the canals, and above us a forehatch. It's got twin prisms here, glass prisms in the forehatch for light. So moving back aft is the heads on the port side. So manual, Jabsco manual sea toilet directly overboard. Hand basin, stainless hand basin with manually pumped water. Nice and simple, nothing to go wrong. And again, lots of storage lockers in and around there. Moving back aft through the saloon. Excellent headroom here through the boat, especially under this doghouse. About 7 foot headroom. Stepping up over the engine box and back out on deck.